What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you can see my screen. We have the perpetrator right here. Hard 8 times, the real hard 8 times, hard 7 times. Any Given Sunday podcast. Why you gotta do me like this, man? Please explain why you had to do me like this. And this happens. I swear it happens when new consoles or new hardware comes. Dumb crap like this happens. It's just a fact of life. No other way you could put it. Can you all hear me fine? Can you all see my screen before I continue? We're all good, right? Can you all hear me? I guess nobody can hear me because nobody's answering me. Alright, so people can hear me. Let me clear my throat. Okay. So, there are certain things that we are taught as a child, as a kid, as a grade schooler, as a woman, and in this case, hopefully, as a man. But there is a difference between a fact and an opinion. That 1 + 1 equals 2. And you cannot dispute that 1 + 1 equals 2. The sun is hot, ice is cold, grass is green, death, taxes, there are things you can't argue with. But unfortunately, this man, Hard 8, had to prove that wrong and just throw a monkey wrench into this. So, let me go to this guy's site real quick. His name is Real Gamer Life, and I'm getting like PTSD flashbacks from like Weird Gamer 27. Real Gamer Life. Look at this mission statement down here. Bring nothing but stone cold 100% gaming facts from the heart of one of the few remaining real gamers on the planet for the sole purpose of illuminating the path for the pure heart seeking real gamer enlightenment. This motherfucker must be related to Zaire. Because never before in my life here on YouTube have I heard such more bullshit in my entire life. Nothing but stone cold 100% gaming facts. Oh wow. We're in for it now. From the heart of one of the few real gamers on the planet. And this, people, is exactly why I don't call myself a gamer, because I cannot identify with these new age trans gamers. These alphabet gamers. They have changed the definition of what a gamer is, just like they have changed the definition of what a biological man and a biological woman is. This is not what a gamer is. It isn't, I'm sorry. You can be whatever you want to be, but there's only one original and authentic. It is what it is. For the purpose of illuminating the path for the pure of heart. See, like, this just sounds like some cult. My sleep cycle is all messed up. It's all jacked up. I'm flipping through Twitter, God knows what time it was, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and I read this, I'm like, man, I'm trying to sleep and I'm getting agitated. Getting agitated like that old white dude that was saying I can't sleep because of Black Bond. Fortunately for him, there was no pandemic excuse, but for me, there is one. let's look at some of these tweets. Good God. I might have to zoom this in. Suffering like brain damage here from Hard 8. Optimus Code. Clean coder. Changing the world through code because code don't lie. Oh, well. Code lied today. It definitely lied today. The true first-generation gamer in the real gamer nation. Well, this gamer nation was probably the nation after they let Owen Hart into it. Yeah. I like Owen. But Owen didn't belong in the nation. First of all, can we talk about the spelling here? This just reeks of hood booger technology usage right here. I have to read this. This is a man with his own website talking about changing the culture, changing the world, the code, all this stuff. And this is how I have to read things. Already not a good look. So let's continue. Let me help you silly PC master race understand the difference between facts and opinions. Now right here, that's not a bad statement because you know how I feel about the PC master race people. They're their own section of deplorable, lying weirdos. But first off, I'll list the actual fact and then the common opinion that often ensue. Also, when I say PC, I'm also referring to high-end PC only. Okay, so what we're talking about, gold chain PC gaming rigs, the Hard 8s of the world. And the Jimmies, if you believe him, of having whatever he has. Fact. PC has higher frames per second than console. Opinion. Higher frames per second is better. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, where do I begin with this? There are few and far between instances where a higher frames per second would actually be worse. And that would be you fundamentally breaking a game, a fighting game that is hard-coded to the entire gameplay being tailored to 60 frames per second, where the animation, the moves, and everything revolves off of that frame data. And a game possibly in South Park, The Stick of Truth, because that's just how the game is animated. Excuse me. You know, I might be coming down with something due to this bull crap I'm reading. But a higher frames per second is not an opinion. It's a fact. It being better is not an opinion. It is a measurable fact. A more fluid image picture and response time to controller inputs where the user interacts with the experience of the game is not an opinion. It is a fact. If a car is more responsive in handling, then it is factually a more responsive and better handling car. This dude literally just said that a Formula 1 race car does not handle better than some hoopty you found in a back alley on Grand Theft Auto. I'm completely flabbergasted. Literally, we have benchmarks on this planet, in this world, programs dedicated to measuring performance, where performance is measured in frames, where the higher the frames is the better performance. But this man has the nerve to say higher frames per second being better is an opinion. Never have I ever wanted to reach through my monitor, my phone, my display, and just smack. You ever see those videos on Instagram where they have those smacking competitions where they chalk their hands up and everything? That's what I wanted to do. Now let's move on. PC has free online. Fact, I agree. Free online is better than paid. That is an opinion. And I will agree. Because the Wii U and the Wii had free online, and it was still trash. So I have no disagreements with that statement. I am a fair human being. PC, let's zoom this in. PC has more mods. More mods are better than no mods. So PC has mods is a fact. More mods are better than no mods is an opinion. How? How? How is having more mods compared to having no mods an opinion? Having more mods compared to no mods is not an opinion. That's factually having something more, which is better. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Is having a car better than having no car? Is having food better than having no food? Is having legs better than having no legs? Well, if you can convince me that not eating or not walking is an opinion, then maybe I'll agree with you. But the totality of what mods offer, from additional content to extra content to fixing issues to improving issues to full conversion mods, I'm literally about to have an aneurysm right now. How can having more mods and mods be worse than having no mods? I mean, I know we can always go into some insane exception where somebody takes a mod and ruins your entire computer or hacks your identity or destroys a game. But again, that is the exception to the rule. And as I always say to the irregulars out there, to what I call these trans gamers, because they're not biological real gamers, the exception is not the rule. It isn't. And don't get on me with all this hate and everything. I'm just talking about these irregular people that want to change the definition of what the definition was to what the definition they think is. I'm not hating on people or being like low tier God or whatever like that. Y'all know what I mean. Moving forward. PC has ultra graphic settings. Fact. Ultra settings are better than low, medium, high. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ultra settings are better than low, medium, high settings is an opinion, people. How? Somebody help me. Somebody explain to me how ultra settings are not factually better than low, medium, or high. Now you can make the exception to the rule and say, oh, but my game might not run on ultra. That's a whole entire argument completely. In a vacuum, where everything runs the same, you cannot tell me that ultra settings is not factually better than low, medium, or high settings. Yes, if your computer can't handle it, okay. But when all things are the same, ultra is better than low, medium, or high. That is a fact. That is not an opinion. Oh my God. I'm losing it here. I'm losing it here. The pandemic has got me. I'm going crazy. I'm going delusional. This man was on AGS, man. And Hard 8 tell me I gotta hold people down on the weapon wheel. Hard 8, you disappoint me. Let's move on. PC has more control options. Fact. More control options are better. What the? Oh man. So, as you all know, I was playing Streets of Rage 4 on my M30 controller, which is a Saturn. I can't think. I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. Which is a Saturn / Genesis 6-button controller hybrid. I did not want to play Streets of Rage 4 on any other controller outside of a Sega controller because that's what I grew up playing. I have the option to do that. Now, I also have the option to play on a Steam controller, to play on a DualShock 3, to play on a DualShock 4, to play on my, let's see. Let's see what's in my controls right here. I could have played on my 8BitDo M30, which I was talking about. I could have played on my 8BitDo SF30 Pro. I could have played on my F30 Famicom controller. I could have played mouse and keyboard. I could play on the Steam controller. I could have played on DualShock 3, DualShock 4. I could play mouse and keyboard. But I could play on whatever I wanted to play on. So how is me having options an opinion? No. Me having options and able to play the way I want to play is better, and that's a fact. I don't know what to say about this. How is me having the ability to play the game the way I want to play on the controller I want to play it not better? Yeah, I could pull out a fight stick too. I could pull out my Street Fighter 4 Arcade Tournament Edition stick. Modded everything. But that is an opinion that being able to choose the way I want to play is better. No, that's a fact. That is a fact. How is limiting yourself to one controller that some Japanese man at Sony or Nintendo or some dude at Microsoft who probably made it in Japan anyway, how is listening to somebody else tell me how to play better than choosing the way I want to play? Lord have mercy. More options are now worse, people. And when I read comments like this, I feel like the only thing you eat at dinner is the same thing you eat for breakfast and lunch. You eat a stick of butter and some Wonder Bread and a glass of water every day. Because if you had anything different, then why would you think that more options are better? You would be fine with bread, a stick of butter, and water every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you don't do that because more options are better. Imagine that. Imagine that. PC has multi-monitor support. Fact. More monitors are better. Oh my God. More monitors being better is not an opinion. It's a fact. And you know why? Because I could have 100 monitors sitting on my desk right now, and I could still only have to game or use one. But the fact that I have all the extra monitors to do whatever I want on does make the setup better. Now, I could choose to use one, I could choose to use two, I could choose to use 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many I want. But you only being able to use one is not factually better than me having the choice to use however many I want. So no, more monitors are better is not an opinion. It's a fact. I could have the best TV in the world. I could have a Hard 8 TV, right? I could have 9 other monitors connected to it. I don't have to use them. But you know what? If I wanted to use them, I could. If I wanted to use them to type a report, to do taxes, to, have an ESPN football game in the background or a wrestling pay-per-view while I'm playing my game, I can. So how is having that option an opinion? Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Having more monitors is better. Using more monitors could be your opinion, but having more monitors is in fact better. It's not an opinion. Lord have mercy. You gonna tell me if I could take 3 of Heart 8's TVs right now, that having 3 of his gold chain TVs is not better than having 1? Oh my God. 3 houses aren't better than 1, people. 3 cars aren't better than 1, people. Fucking 3 bitches isn't better than 1, people. Like, what? Oh my God. I can't. Heart 8, you don't have to use 3 TVs. But having 3 would be better, because I know you have more than 1 TV in your crib. PC has cheaper games. I mean, I don't even know if that's a fact. That could be debatable. But we'll just assume it's fact because he says it. Cheaper games are better than more expensive games. That's an opinion. I'll agree. PC has more variety of VR headsets. I agree. That's a fact. More VR headsets are better than a single headset. Oh my God. So having the choice to buy different brand VR headsets is an opinion, as opposed to having... Am I reading this correctly? Okay, PC has more variety of VR headsets. Okay, that's a fact. We can agree. But having more headsets, more VR headsets are better than a... So let me get this straight. Having the choice of being able to buy different VR headsets is not better than having one headset. That makes no sense. Because I'll assume, I'm not really into VR, that there are different headsets, there are different VR headsets, there's different tiers of VR headsets. Some are more expensive than others, some are cheaper, some are worse, some are better, some perform better, some have different features. So, how is having more selection and more choice not better? So having the option for more VR headsets being better is an opinion compared to having a single headset. Maybe I'm not reading this right, but this makes no sense. This makes 0 sense. This makes no sense. PC has more customization. Fact. I agree. More customization options are better. Oh my God. More customization options are better is an opinion? How? How? You see this program right here, Borderless Gaming. There are some games on PC that don't run in widescreen, that don't run full screen. This right here this program allows me to force any game that doesn't run widescreen or full screen. It allows me to do that. Flawless widescreen. This is a good program for older games that may or may not have, widescreen 1080p options available. As you see, some of these games are older, whatever, and you know, but you can set these things yourself. Joy to Key allows me to customize anything I want. Any key binding, any controls I want. Let's see what else we have. Input testers allow me to manage any kind of controller any way I want on my PC. DS4 profiles also allows me to change things right here. And I'll press a button right here right now. Watch this. Right there, I just connected a PlayStation Move controller to my PC. I am moving right now through a PlayStation 4 controller. Or a PlayStation Move controller. Because I can. And it will show up as a 360 controller because that's the way I want it to. I can turn on right now. That's the Bluetooth X input compatible device. That is the M30 controller. The Genesis controller I'm playing Streets of Rage with. Let's take this further. Look at all this on the computer right here. Let me enlarge this for you. Multiple monitors, 8BitDo M30, 8BitDo SF30, 2 Bluetooth adapters, Bose Soundwave speaker, that's my next speaker I have, a Corsair Polaris RGB gaming pad, a Corsair Gaming ST100 RGB headset, a Corsair K70 RGB gaming keyboard, a wireless keyboard I can use for my couch or my bed. LG QHD, that's the monitor. LG Ultrawide, I have that's a smart TV that's recognized. The Razer Kio, the Mamba Elite, the Razer Namba or Namo Chroma, Steam controller, additional wireless controllers, 360 controllers, the Yeti microphone, printers, wireless receivers, a Lighting Node Pro. If customization is not good, if you don't think it's good, why do you have a computer? How is more customization not better? No idea what you're talking about. The entire point of gaming on a PC can be different for people. People like Hard 8 like to game because they like the gold chain experience. People like me prefer PC gaming because of the customization. Let's go into the Steam profile real quick. Shit, I don't even know how I go back in time to see what I've been playing lately. I guess it won't show me my non-Steam games. Will it show me? Anyway, y'all been seeing me play Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, Legend of Heroes Trails from Azure. Those games are not available in English in America. They were never released outside Japan. Without the customization of PC, without people working on English translations, without people modding the games, there's no way to play those games in an English language for an American localized system or machine. You can't do it. But mods aren't better. So if mods aren't better, If customization isn't better, you know what I would have had to do? I'd have to learn Japanese. Let's keep it going. I hope you can see the difference between your opinions and the facts. So I'm sure that each of you lame strongly believe in your opinions. This does not make them facts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Heart8, what'd you do to me, dog? Why did you do this to me? Why? Why? Appreciate it, young boy. $10. Bond, this man has to be trolling. I gotta believe so too. Appreciate the $1 war machine. I've definitely seen Heart8 type something. Let me find this. This guy was on AGS, so they had to be trolling me. That's what I think of. Well, if you don't like monitors, Heart8, you don't like them. But having more of them is still better. You can rotate between TVs to avoid burn-in. Oh, Lord. Does he mean having the option of more? Oh, my God. Heart8 got me messed up. Each person applies their own value system to each of the facts and determines on their own how valuable that particular thing is to them. That is something I can agree with. You take the facts, and then you look at the facts and say, how much does each fact mean to me? That's what you do. That's exactly what you do. But what you did is you changed facts into opinions. Oh, here's another good one. PC has emulation. Emulation is better than no... Oh, my God. Kill me now. Kill me now. Okay. Let's, where's my emulator? Do I even have the emulator on this anymore? I got so many damn icons. What was it called? Hawk or something? I could have sworn I had an emulator on this taskbar. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. Ah, I found it. Alright. So, having emulators is not as good as having oh, Jesus. Break my controller. Having emulators is not better than having no emulation. Except for BizHawk. Can literally open everything. Bear with me real quick. But I digress. Having emulators and options, is worse and not better than having emulators. I don't understand that point. Emulation is better than no emulation. It's not an opinion. That is a fact. So I gotta come in. Do you know the difference between an opinion and a fact? This right here, this went left real quick. Real quick. Even BG. In what way can someone think I'd rather have 30 frames over 60? Again, higher frames per second is 100% objectively better. Higher frames per second allows for a smoother, more fun, more fluid. Thank you. Thank you. I think you were some type of teacher on your past life or something because you stay schooling peeps in here, man. Yep, you deserve that one. He deserved that one. This guy's brain fell out. And you can get blocked too. Like, this is just crazy. Give this man a standing ovation for keeping it real. He actually gets it with the most... Nope. You done. Oh my god. Oh. So here's where he tries to damage control. This is for you PC Master Race clients, as you can't separate facts from opinions. Fact: 4K is higher pixels than 1080p. Agreed. Fact: 120 frames is more performance than 30. Agreed. Fact. Ultra settings are more detailed than low settings. Agreed. Based on the facts, tell me which situation is better. Again, you have the facts. Now, which is more in tune to your likings is your opinion. This is just out of control. A Formula One race car is faster, more responsive, and overall a more higher performing vehicle than my Subaru. That doesn't mean that the Subaru isn't a better choice for my day-to-day activities getting around for my life. I cannot drive an F1 Formula car to work and back. I do not want to drive an F1 Formula car on a highway. I do not want to drive a fish end 280 mile, however fast those things go. I do not want to drive one. That does not change the fact that it is objectively a faster, better handling, superior machine to my Subaru. Lord have mercy. And remember, people, remember the mission. Bring nothing but stone cold 100% gaming facts from the heart. Don't know what to tell you. So apparently he makes videos. Already in the Naughty Dog drama. Don't let console wars impede your ability to reason and learn. Too late. A response to Cold Eastwood. You're wasting your time. Bro, I did not even see this right here. I need y'all to look right here at the top right of the screen. This right here. Giving lames the axe, dropping nothing. Like, oh God. How? How? Giving lames the axe, dropping nothing but facts. My man out here looking like Uncle Ruckus with cornrows. Talking about 100% facts, giving lames the axe. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. This can't be real. This can't be real. Engage with the... Oh my God. Engage with the real one? Oh my God. Heart8, you gonna let me on the next AGS podcast, and you gonna take these lashings from me. You gonna hear what I got to say about putting me through this. This is some straight bullcrap right here. You know what? I might not want to be on Heart8's Twitter. Might not be safe for work. So, you know what's funny about this right here? Based on these facts, tell me what situation is better, right? But didn't he just say earlier that having more options is worse? So he's giving you options to choose. But earlier he said having more options and customization is not better. I can't. I'm done. And this is why I don't, you know, make these kinds of videos anymore, because, I'm at the point in my life. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I want to buy certain things. Unfortunately, the pandemic is slowing that market down. Today is my last day of ever taking any kind of college class ever again in my life. I feel like I've ascended to a new level. I don't want to say I know who I am now, but like, there's nothing in this world outside of playing basketball on my broke ass knees that I am not 100% confident in taking on right now. And when you reach that point of your life, when you reach that zenith, when you know things are on track and you know everything's just going the way you want to, dealing with this right here is like me entertaining some 300-pound slob at a bar or a club. Like, nah, I'm sorry. You about 240 pounds, 260 pounds, whatever. You're too heavy to hop on this ride. This is the Suburban Savage. Let me read your chats. Now we can get out of here. This is just absolute lunacy. Absolute craziness. I would have clowned him first before blocking. Don't even have that time right now, Exposer. I don't even know what this word means. Jabari, this cannot be true. This man cannot be 50. Someone who likes crap and thinks it tastes good, but doesn't matter what they think or say, it doesn't change the fact that what they like is literally crap. I will not be on this episode if that happens, because I need my peace of mind and my health. Thank you. Looks like an early contender. I don't even know if he would apply for the CSAs. Like, it'd be something different. Damn, they say you looking like Uncle Ruckus too. Oh god, the Cloud is better than 4 Titans. Appreciate that, Jabari. Well, hurry up with that video. Phone, can you stop drinking for once? Just for once, man, please. Appreciate that. But I will be getting out of here. I've had enough of you guys today. Had enough of Hard 8 torturing me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Super Nintendo on my birthday. December. Anyway, people. We're going to get out of here. Check out my Streets of Rage 4 live streams. Pretty good. The game has grown on me. I don't have any complaints anymore. I do have some. The Streets of Rage 3 characters are better. But I also put out a challenge, for AGS Weapon Wheel. Press Start Podcast. I mean, even though they're a bunch of weirdos over there. But, they like to copy everybody else, so let's get some Streets of Rage 4 going, and let's get some Boss Rush. Let me see your rankings, your ratings. See can we play games here? Nobody likes to play games anymore. Let's play some games. But, I am not Black Bond. I am your resident Suburban Savage. And I'm out. Big F you to Hard 8. Hope everybody enjoys their day and enjoys their week, except for Hard 8. Because Hard 8 brought this on me, And I do not appreciate that. And I don't even care if he is a real friend. Take it easy, guys.